Hi everyone. In this short video, we are going to see how IDIRA's AI identity broker can help you to start securing the credentials of your target MCP servers and how we can help you to broker the entire access. In this short demonstration, what I did, I have created a Snowflake MCP server. As part of the MCP server creation, it provides me a auth credentials. This was the first step. Whatever this MCP server URL and OAuth credentials I got, I came to IDIRA Identity Broker. So that's what I configured as part of my MCP registration process. That was the second step. As part of the third step is what I did. I created a AI agent within my IDIRA Identity Broker. You can name it whatever you want. It will provide you agent ID as well as it will provide you another set of OAuth credential, which will be tied to your agent identity. I took all these credential details and I configured within my Claude AI agent. In terms of the users, I got two different users. I got user one, I name it as a test one, and a user two, test two. My user one has been given a privileges called reader role, and my user two, which is test two, is being given a privileges of writer plus reader role. And all these, my entire ecosystem is integrated with my Entra ID, which is my human IDP and my user directory. Before we jump on to the demonstration, let me quickly bring up my browser. So here I have logged into my IDIRA, IDIRA tenant. In this IDIRA tenant, so if you see, so I have registered a custom MCP server. So this is what I gotten from Snowflake while configuring a new MCP server. This was the first thing. Then I got my client ID and client secret as well. As part of this entire registration process, what it is going to give you is give you another URL. So this URL we are going to use using from our AI agent to call upon these identity broker. In terms of the AI agent, I configured one AI agent called Snowflake, Entra AI Access, and all these things. So here, if I see, so these are the few details you will be able to see, and this is what the AI agent identity it's provided by IDIRA behind the scenes, and this is the client ID. So this is how this entire setup looks like. So what we are going to do, we are coming onto our Claude AI agent. In the Claude AI agent, I'm going to click on settings. We are going to go to connectors. If I go to the connectors, so you will be able to see one of these I configured is called Raj Identity Broker. Uh, Snowflake Access. If you see, this is the URL what I gotten as part of my MCP registration process. So let me try clicking on a connect button. So it's gonna redirect me to my CyberArk IDIRA identity login tenant. First up, I'm gonna log in as my reader user, which is called as test1 @ scsolutiondemo.com. I'll click on next. It will redirect to my Entra ID. So I will authenticate using my credentials. So once I do that, then it may prompt me for conditional MFA and all these things. Okay, looks like it didn't ask me for my additional MFA. So now it has redirected me to my Snowflake. So it is asking me, so we are going to uh, sign in to this particular MCP server, what we created. Again, for this entire access, I have configured everything using my Entra ID authentication. I'll click on Entra ID authentication. So we will be able to see, hey, this entire authentication has gone through successfully. So I'll minimize this, we'll open a new chat. So once I come here, you are able to see, hey, we can access this Raj Identity Broker Snowflake access. So let's see, can you connect to the Snowflake MCP server and list down the username, what I'm using to connect to the database. So this is the solution, what we were using to go and connect to this Snowflake database. So can you list down the role? It is taking a couple of seconds. Okay, so we managed to see this particular user has only read-only access. Let's try out one more query. So these are the list of the users. So if we try to perform any action, can you please write, add a additional row in my database table? Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so we got an error that's this user has only read-only access. So what we will do, so I will go to my IDIRA identity login. I will log out and I go to my Azure as well and I will sign out. Then we will try to log in using a different user. So let me sign out from here. It's all done. Let me close this one. Okay, so this user doesn't seem to be logged in now. So what we will do now as a next step, I'll go to settings, we'll go to connector, we'll go and disconnect this one and we will try connecting it again. In this case, we are trying to simulate a scenario where as a user two, in my case, it's going to be test two who has read plus write privileges. He's trying to connect to the same MCP server, but using his own credentials and everything else uh, remains the same. He's using the same agent ID, same agent credentials and everything. So here we got redirected again to our IDIRA tenant. So let me type my username. So let me log in. So once I log in, again, it has redirected me to Snowflake. It is asking me to log in there. Once I click on a login, we should be able to log in using our Entra ID credentials. So here, sometimes it takes a bit of time for Claude to get updated. So what I do, I'll quit and we will open the desktop app one more time. So here, let me open a new chat. Here you see we managed to log in. Can you please access Snowflake MCP server and list down which user I'm using to connect to the database? Okay, it managed to access everything. Can you please add a additional row in my database table? We are trying to perform some write action. Let's add row revenue underscore data. Okay, it has added. Can you show me the table? It looks like the entire write process has gone through successfully. So this is how this entire access is going to look like. So what we are going to do, we are going to go back to IDIRA tenant. Within IDIRA, we are going to go to audit and reports. Under audit and reports, so you will be able to see all the different actions executed by the users, and you will be able to see hey, which service was being consumed. So here you are seeing some of the action was executed by the test one, some of the other action was executed by the test two. Let's click on one of this audit information. So you will be able to see the event detail. Hey, what exactly got executed? Here we are talking about the MCP tool call. Then we are talking about the test to user invoked a query. So this was the query got executed. This is the IDIRA tenant name. This is the AI agent. If you guys remember, we were using to access this one. And then we will provide all these unique identifiers and all these details. If I go to the service data, so this is what the agent ID was and agent name. You will be able to see the gateway host and which MCP servers we were trying to access. In our case, it was the Raj, Snowflake, Antra access, and which tool call were happening, and the client ID of, I think it's related to the Snowflake. And then if you are able to see the commands, so these are the few commands what we were trying to run. If you remember, select star query, and let's look at the other query. If I go to the service data information, you are able to see, hey, we were trying to describe the table. And let's look at the other one. And we were trying to list down the current user. Okay. This was for test two. If I go to the test one user, the same thing. So you will be able to see, hey, which user was executing what all action using what agent. If I go to the service data, you will be able to see your agent ID. You will be able to see your agent name, what tool call was being executed. And here also we were trying to insert this some random information into the table, which got denied. And then let's see one more audit information. So here we see we were uh, trying to list down the user informations as well. So this is how this IDIRA identity broker can help you to secure the access for any MCP server, and we will be able to provide you the entire audit information as well, uh, detailing which agent, which user was carrying out what action, which MCP server, and listing down all the different activity has been carried out. So thanks a lot everyone for watching this short video.